What's up, everyone? It's Carlos with Toy Gigante. This is my silicone junkyard, which I am going to organize and clean. I already threw a lot of old silicone away because it's just things I didn't want anymore, but there's a lot of really good parts out here that I want to use again. So I'm going through everything, and I have some silicone I have to use, so might as well use up I'm sorry, did I say silicone? Might as well use up the resin that I have to use up. So I'm gonna just go through everything and see what I can find that's interesting. I'm trying to think and film at the same time, but yeah, it's just like I said, I gotta organize these and clean them up, but they're still good. They are still really good. There's some good parts there. All right, I cleaned that up, huh? These are the parts that that look interesting to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix up my resin. I'm using Smooth Cast 65D resin. It's my favorite resin right now because it doesn't have a lot of bubbles, and I don't have to pressurize it. I could just pour it, and it dries really fast as well. So I'm trying to get parts for my for the Arctic headquarters that I'm building, so these look good. So I'm gonna mix up a little bit of this black tint pigment, and that way it has a gray color like this. This is gonna be the color. So I'm gonna do this, and let's see what the parts look like. All right, I poured in the resin, and see, it's already turning it's a gray color. If I didn't tint it with the black pigment, it would just turn, I believe, white, but I wanted a gray color. I did this one first, and then this one is starting to dry, so should have a bunch of parts in a little bit. See that? It's already doing its thing. Amazing. But I'm gonna go back outside. I don't want to breathe this stuff in. Okay, I'm gonna open up this one. Let's just see what I got. Let me see this piece right here, this large piece. That looks really nice. Let me see. I just gotta clean it up, but see, that'll make a nice engine piece. So I got a lot of these parts from somebody that I used to, he was a kit basher, and he had all these parts, and he would come over to me and for copies. So what I would do is I'd make copies for him, and he would let me use the parts for myself afterwards, like the molds. I would keep them, and then I would make parts for me. So I got my hands on a lot of cool parts like this. Here's another part. Not bad. These molds have been sitting outside for like over a year, so I'm glad to see they're still pretty good. Now, they do wear out after a while, but they still have some life left in them. So I'm just getting the parts that I want. Just a bunch of cool little unique pieces to To me, this is like, for someone that does the things I do, this is like such a great thing, because all these pieces, they just come in so handy. They give a lot of detail, a lot of life to the project that I'm working on. These are gonna look great. I just gotta clean them up. And the like I said, the bubbles aren't too bad. I didn't even pressurize this. I'm just gonna keep going and cleaning it up. Check that out. So all that is from these two, and a couple of crates, these little crates from that. So, by the way, these crates are my design, and they were inspired by like Star Wars crates. And I don't know, these are special to me. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of the resin and double up my parts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna make sure that these molds are kept in a safe place, so I can make some a couple of sets, so I have these parts, so that I can keep making these parts whenever I want. I use these parts all the time for my models and stuff. Alright, so there you go. I just want to make a quick video. Thank you everyone for your support. And I'll have more work later on. I'll be doing some updates for the that G.I. Joe Arctic base that I'm working on, so I'll have more updates. And okay, well, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.